Tonight, Russian forces are intensifying airstrikes and the shelling of cities across Ukraine. Their targets reportedly include civilians. Today, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Russia's actions could constitute a war crime. CBS News correspondent Charlie D'Agata has the latest from Kyiv, and we must warn you, some of the images you're about to see may be disturbing.
There is no escape from Mariupol. The temporary ceasefire that should have allowed the safe evacuation of as many as 200,000 residents was shattered by renewed shelling for the second day in a row, both sides blaming each other for opening fire. The southern port city has been the target of a sustained and merciless Russian bombardment for days. The city's hospital can't keep up with the amount of civilian casualties. A young man rushes into the emergency room, cradling his 18-month-old son, injured in shelling. Emergency teams do everything they can, but the little boy can't be saved. His mother breaks down in tears and disbelief, almost collapsing in grief, and then kisses her child goodbye. Russia's offensive has gathered pace, advancing ever closer to the capital itself. Residents are digging in and preparing for the worst. Volunteers provide hot drinks and stew. Last week, 25-year-old Stanislav was a drummer. Now he's making Molotov cocktails.
What help do you want from America? Or
from America,
other
we
countries?
need shotguns, actually, from them, and people, the army here.
You want weapons?
Yes.
You see barricades like this all over the city. They're very basic, just railroad ties, old tires, some fencing, anything to provide some defense.
And look at this line of men by the thousands who may have never raised a rifle, ready to fight. And here's why. This is Irpin, roughly 15 miles outside the capital. Incoming missiles send men, women, and children scrambling to get away, even as explosions ring out. And it's not just Irpin. Russian forces are approaching from different sides of the capital. Ukrainian troops have been able to hold them off, but people here are now bracing for what might be an all-out invasion. Charlie D'Agata, CBS News, Kyiv, Ukraine.
Meanwhile, 20,000 foreigners from 52 countries have applied to join Ukraine's military. The Ukrainian embassy in Washington told Voice of America that 3,000 U.S. volunteers have responded to Ukraine's appeal for people to serve in an international battalion. And the ambassador of Ukraine to the United States shared the story of an anonymous donor in the U.S. who donated $1 million for the Ukrainian army. Now, for many, their pets are part of their family and they are not leaving them behind. For example, Ludmila Natsimovska, a sales manager from Kyiv, her daughter and their 4 cats have joined the trail of Ukrainian refugees to safety. Ludmila spoke to the Associated Press after they reached a Hungarian village just outside the Ukrainian border on Friday. She finally left after her neighbors were killed by Russian forces.
I want to go back. Because we have, I have my apartment, my brother, my friends, and my country. I must go back. But my priority is my family and pets.
Anticipating the Russian invasion, Ludmila bought traveling cages for all her cats a month ago so that way she could be ready to flee her hometown at any moment. Now, if you would like to help the people of Ukraine, there is a link on our website at kens5.com, and that link has a list of several organizations.